Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time here, my name is Uwana Udo, and every week I share content that can help you master your personal finance and grow your wealth. So welcome to my channel. Now before we jump into today's topic, I just want to have a little disclaimer. I am not a tax professional, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a regular guy on YouTube trying to share some knowledge based on my experience and what I'm doing also to improve my standing. So now that we have that out of the way, I just want to jump right into the video. Now you must have been intrigued by the title of the video. Are you ready for the next recession? Unfortunately, most people today are not prepared for the next recession. Now, the economy, if you're familiar with the way the economy works, pretty much you have times of growth and also you have times of decline. Now, depending on what industry you're in, depending on what sector of the economy you serve, it doesn't really matter, because sometimes certain industries and certain occupations and jobs are affected by the economy. So you could have an industry that's experiencing a growth. At the same time, you can have an industry experiencing a decline. Take for instance, with the health situation we're still going through right now, most of the service industries pretty much got destroyed because at the beginning of this situation, people were told to stay home, businesses were shut down because we did not know what was going on. Unfortunately, most of us were not prepared for what was coming down the pike. So like most people, they were stuck at home, they had no source of income, and you have all your bills piling up. It got so bad that the United States government had to send people stimulus checks, in order to assist, families that were struggling. So now things are beginning to look great. Things are beginning to improve for certain sectors. Like if you had an online business, you were pretty much doing very well because people were now stuck at home and they were shopping and doing most of their shopping online, because most of the brick and mortar businesses had to shut down or close because of the situation. So what are the lessons that we've learned from that? Unfortunately, most of us still have not learned our lesson. Because things are beginning to improve right now does not mean you have to let your guard down. This is the perfect time for you to sit down and decide what are you going to do with your future, because things are going to happen. Life happens. The economy goes through cyclical phases. Now you want to make sure that you position yourself such that no matter what happens in the economy, you can withstand whatever the economy or whatever happens to you financially. So why am I saying this? If you learned from the last situation we had, how difficult it was for families, how difficult it was for businesses, how difficult it was for people to make ends meet, then you want to set yourself up now. Now's the time for you to get going. So I'm not sure when you're going to watch this video, but you want to make sure that you get your finances in order. Which is what I'm doing right now, trying to consolidate all my consumer debt, make sure I pay off all my debt. And also you want to consider maybe starting a business, which is another form of increasing your cash flow, increasing your income. Okay, most people talk about cutting costs. You can only cut so much. Okay, you can only cut so much cost, but you also have to look at the other side of the equation, which is increasing your income. So my advice to you right now is don't let your guard down. Okay, you want to start looking into avenues and areas of how to increase your income. For instance, there are lots of opportunities online that you can start. There are lots of opportunities that you can also start, such as you can start a cleaning business, you can start a mobile car wash. Whatever interests you, whatever skill sets you have, you can build up on that and turn that into a cash generating machine. So my advice to you, I don't care where you are right now, I don't care if you have a nice cushy job. Okay, things happen. I've seen people who work for companies for 15-20 years and they got downsized. they thought they had a nice job, they thought they had a six-figure income, and it's just a matter of that, and they got laid off. And now we have the situation where people are walking off the job because of the job situation. So my advice to anyone watching this video now, I don't know when you're gonna watch this video. It could be today, it could be next week, it could be in a month or a few years from now. Remember that the economy, like everything in life, goes through phases. So you want to make sure that you're always prepared, no matter what happens to the economy, that you're constantly growing. You're constantly growing, okay? So I hope you found value in this video. I'm not trying to be an alarmist, but if you look through history, if you look through all the recessions that we've been through, if you look through all the booms that we've been through, okay, it is a cycle. It is a cycle. And most of us have such short memories that we don't take, appropriate action. We're always reactive instead of being proactive. So you want to be proactive, which is start today, start now to get things in order. Start the side business, start the side hustle, bring in more income. Those are the things that I'm doing. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm trying to share knowledge with people so you don't end up in situations, okay? It's very unfortunate when I see people who have worked all their lives. I'm talking about the United States right now because that's the experience that I have. Okay, you work all your life and you have to depend on the government for your health care. You have to depend on the government for your sustenance. Okay, that is very sad. And that's my biggest fear, to work all my life and then have to depend on the government for my health care, have to depend on the government for my livelihood. We're all getting older. Now is the time for you to wake up and get things in order. I know it's very tempting, to want to drive a nice car, to want to live with a big house, but trust me, there are lots of people out there that you see on social media that are struggling. They might be influencers, they might be showing you a different lifestyle, but trust me, they're not what they say they are. Okay, so please, my advice to you is make sure you are prepared for the next recession, because it is coming. It's just a matter of time. It's going to be here. All right. So we're not in the clear yet. Okay. There's still a lot of turmoil in the world right now, and things are still not where it needs to be. So make sure you set yourself up. So when that time comes, nothing stops you. You want to make sure you build a financial wall that nothing can penetrate. Okay. And that's what the wealthy people do. The wealthy people are always looking for ways to increase their wealth and build more shields, more armor around their family, around themselves, around their businesses. Okay, which is why most people have businesses, okay, because they can protect themselves through their business. So I hope you found value in this video. Like I said, I'm just here trying to help people out, try to share knowledge. And if you find my videos enlightening, or if you find value with my video, please don't forget, as usual, to hit that thumbs up button, and also remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube will notify you of my latest videos. So thank you again for being here, and as usual, be true to yourself, be true to your goals, and never ever give up. And I'll catch you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.